Well, it's about time that I got to a couple of my latest curb finds. They're on my front porch, and obviously you're seeing something right now on the deck, so I need to go and actually get them. I'm walking through my house right now, coming out the front door. So the reason why you haven't seen a whole lot of videos, well, these particular videos, because the weather has definitely not been cooperating. We've had tornadoes, well, not at my house, but in my area. We've had snow, we've had a lot of rain, it's been cold, blah, blah, blah. Make up whatever excuse you can possibly think of, and that's basically what's happened. Now let's see, is that gonna fall down? I think that's yeah, okay, so I think that's the problem with this one. Well, one of the problems anyway. All right, got to get the other one now. So there's a window here of just a couple hours before it's supposed to rain again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through both of these. So let's just see what happens. Ooh. Front handle just about came off of this green Bissell here. I think I should hold it another way. Okay, Rosie, out of the way, out of the way. Yeah, she's very interested. Yeah, let's see what the framing is on this dude. Well, that'll be, yeah, that'll be good for a picture or two, I would imagine. So I kind of like this Cleanview right here. I mean, obviously it's got a broken, pedal here. In fact, yeah, well, yeah, you can see that. So let's see, can I do this all at once? I can't really see what's in the camera right now. All right, so let's see, in my area. So it's kind of loosey-goosey in there. I wonder, whatever. Something obviously is kind of snapped off. And see if I can get you the regular label views. There, you can see it better than I can. Let's see. Serial number 112270. I'm going to guess something like 2011. Maybe 22nd week, something like that. You tell me in the comment section below. And it's a model 82H1, made in Korea. Yes, and an eagle-eyed viewer, well, probably 3 weeks ago, said, "Oh, you have one of the rare Korea ones." Okay. Belt style 9, HEPA filter style 9. They're big on 9s. Pre-motor filter style 16, and it's 12 amps. The switch is on the side. It seems to switch at this point in time. We do have a nice hose. Appears to be okay so far. And then we got, let me get this out of the way here, some accessories still attached to it. I'll pull those out here in a second, but yeah, I'm gonna have to lay this guy down and go over the accessories. There. It's tired, it wants to lay down. Combination tool. I think there's some indication of use. All right, let's see, I should do this. So I'm mic'd up today because there's just too much wind noise and whatever else. We have these tools here. Okay, that's great. A lot of the machines I get, they're missing absolutely everything. Let's see. Let's put that back there. Let's see, which orientation does this go? There we go. So, let me take a closer look at the hose. Let's see, anything weird? Am I seeing anything? Any holes? Hello. I can't tell if it's clogged yet. Yeah, there we go. Can I see light? Can I see light? Yep, I see light all the way through. The hose is not clogged. Nope. The hose is not clogged. I wonder if that effect came through. All right. I have, I think, extras of these hoses anyway. All right, see, what else can we look at on this Cleanview Helix? Well, obviously we got the little bumper guard. You know, I'll just fix that now. Well, that's a relative term. Fix. Okay. All right, that kind of looks all right. Let's see what else here. Let's take out the bottom bin. Oh, well, I mean, okay, and this is common. You've seen this before. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel where I do this quite a bit. So, you know, I wonder, right? So this isn't, you know, that's nothing. This is something, all right? Maybe I should use this as the thumbnail, you know, with like that in the background, something like that. I mean, you know, yeah, baby. That's good. Maybe I should do this. I don't know how weird that would focus. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of, you know, obvious. And here's the bottom. I have machines very similar to this one, but not this Korean-made one. So yeah, we got quite a bit. Let's see. There's a little. What's the point in this, dude? Right? You see where I pulled it out from? Yeah. So a pre-motor filter. Really? I mean, this doesn't really do much of anything. It will keep extremely large particles from coming through, but you see the holes, right? Do you think that's going to keep, like, I was going to say smaller particles. Small is a relative term. You could get like salt and pepper through that. So whatever, you know, it is what it is. It's got a nice light there. Let me get this out, see how this is. Let's see. I can see light through it. Can you? Yeah. So obviously completely clogged for the filters, but not the hose. Okay. How about we take a look at, now this is what really caught my eye, to be honest with you. Yeah. This turbo brush. Look at how great that appears. I mean, can you tell if this thing's been used at all? Look, I'm making it dirty just by touching it. Yeah, look at that. That's essentially brand new. Yeah. I don't believe that's ever been used. Yeah, I'm making it dirty. Let me make a little room here. That handle's going to fly off and I'll end up dropping that other one. So let's see. Let's take a look at the cord. Let's examine the cord. It looks like it's in great shape. Let me take a look at it all the way through. Wow. This cord so far is almost new. I mean, there's not a nick, a cut, an bare insulation. There's nothing. That cord is, well, I tell you, save that cord. And let's look at the plug. Do you see any bending in here? Yeah. Barely. I mean, it looks like it was hardly ever plugged in. I mean, a little bit down here. But that is absolutely fantastic shape. Usually these are pretty mangled. This one is not. Let's see. 17 American wire gauge right there. 1.0 square millimeters. Or maybe that's a, yeah, that's a 2. That's a 2. All right, so pretty decent. Let's, I'm gonna go plug it in, but I don't have any power going to my surge suppressor. All right, let's take a closer look at the bottom. Let's see, how can I hold this thing where it doesn't fall? I know there's another filter I got to take a peek at, but let's see. I know everybody likes seeing this. There we go. Lots of hair, lots of long hair. Pretty typical. Does it, well, yes, it does. It does spin. Oh, it spins poorly though. I don't know what's binding just yet. All right, we'll find that out in a minute. And there's a little side filter there. Let's see. How can I make it to where I could prop this dude up a little bit? There. Okay, I'm gonna take that side cover off. I'm gonna try to take the side cover off. Yeah. Wanna bet this is years worth of buildup. And this is supposed to be an exhaust filter. So if the exhaust filter looks like that, let's see if I get really close. Isn't that yummy? What do you think the motor's like inside? Look at that. Of course, there's the outside. Yeah. I might be able to clean that up a little bit, but ooh. Anyway, and hopefully you can see right down there just how much buildup is literally right there. I mean, it's caked. It's caked. I feel sorry for the motor in this machine. I have a funny feeling this machine probably would be okay if somebody bothered to take care of it. But you know, if you got a dozen years or more out of this thing, why would you care? Just toss it and get something else. I mean, isn't that the way we do things these days? All right. Oof. So I think what I'm going to do is, how about, let's see, can I make this thing stay up at all, even if I wedge it? Okay, here, I wedged the pedal. There, I was able to wedge the pedal up a bit. How about, oh, it's getting all over my camera lens. How about I clean this up and we'll run the motor with all the cyclonic assembly bits reinstalled. Oof. Or how about right now? I'm going to bring out a canister to clean up that awful filter. How about I run it just as is, just to see if it does anything. All right, here we go. Oh, need to give it some power. That might be nice. All right, there, just as a reminder, all that garbage. Yeah. Oof. All right. Does the motor spin? Does the brush roll spin? And how bad does it sound? Oh. Oh, can you hear that screeching? Oh, wow. Sorry if I blew your ears out, but people should know how loud some of these videos could actually get. So that's one of the worst sounding motors that I've heard. Oh. How about we go ahead and take the power nozzle apart, see what's going on with that. I doubt that's going to change the quality of the sound of the motor at all. And I just don't think I really want to fix this one up. You know, I mean, I have some that are similar. I mean, not exactly the same, but, you know, close enough. You know, not every vacuum is worth saving, and obviously it's up to the current owner, i.e. me, to make that decision. And while I certainly can save the Bissell motor, I know that. I can go in there, I can put in bearings and whatnot. I did that a couple years ago with a whole bunch of cheap power forces, and I can't say that I need, you know, any more Bissells. So we do have a belt. It's extremely loose. It's definitely been slipping a lot because, well, it's got burn marks and stuff like that on it. Get that belt out. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see that or not, right in here, you can see, this reminds me of like, I'll call it hot motorcycle exhaust, right down in here. So this stuff is kind of like overheated. So here's the belt and or what's left of it. And I'll get you real close. Not too close. Too close? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, we got some burn marks. This belt probably hasn't been, you know, repaired or replaced. Wait, you don't repair a belt. Hasn't been replaced in a very long time. And here's the outer side here. It's a genuine Bissell belt, and just who knows how long it's been since this has been replaced. Come on, focus, 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 focus. There we go. All right, that'll be enough of that. So let's see, how bad is this? Well, it does spin fairly freely, but it's gritty, like the bearings are plowing through some sand. So either, you know, rebuild the bearings or replace the bearings. That would be an option. Obviously there's some rust, so some water got in there. But again, I have so many of these. So right now a bunch of people are going, fix it, fix it, fix it, you idiot. But yeah, I can't really say that's what I want to do. Let me run the motor again. I do not believe it's going to change the sound quality that much, but let's just hear what the differences are, if any. So, all right, I'm going to turn this over a little bit so I can get to the power switch. That's it. Can you see that? All right. All right. What's it sound like now? Yeah, that probably blew your speakers out or headphones. Yeah. So I can't say I'm going to do anything with this. So this is just going to be a tear down and replace. I might be able to scavenge a couple parts off of it. I will say for sure I like this, and I think I might have a Bissell that's missing one, and even though it might not be a matching color, who cares? Because this is like, look at, I'm making it dirty with my fingerprints. This was perfectly clean, factory fresh until I touched it. How about that? Got my Bosch Formula Electro Duo HEPA. So I really like this little blue blob for a canister, General Do-All canister. Served me very well. It was donated to the lab many years ago. How about we clean up what we can? Just getting the big chunks off right now. All right, see if we can make that look a little better. And then of course I'm gonna wash it. Probably dunk it in Persil for, I don't know, 12 hours, something like that. And then I quick dry. Quick dry literally means to me give it a little bit of heat. It could be something that's outside in the sun and a little bit of airflow. If it's really cold out, there's no sun, then that's a recipe for mold and mildew, and you don't want to do that. That just kind of wastes the time. Oh, yeah, this one is clogged inside and out. So this little foam outer ring here is really in fine shape. Yeah, it's not coming apart in my hand. I'm guessing it's original, and it's okay. Let's see, what's it smell like? Yeah, it's kind of musty, moldy, mildewy, but this made a big difference. Yeah, all right, so here, look at this. And that's the inside. Now here's the outside. Yeah, much better, much better. Okay, that's good. Look at this mess. Now you can get these clean. I mean, that's chunky. Look at that. And that's a strip of dirt that's in there. So yes, this can be cleaned. It can be washed. It can be submerged. I use my old, faithful Persil way of doing things. If you're new to my channel, that'll probably sound weird, but if you're old to my channel, you go, yeah, we've seen you do that for year after year after year in the tub or in a bucket, you name it. Yeah. Ooh. I'm just getting the big chunks out, or at least trying to. There's a lot that's still there. So I will be able to soak all that stuff off, and it'll be just fine. All right, that's good enough for now, but we really gotta, do a better job with that later. See, here's this bin compartment. Here. That'll come perfectly clean after I soak it. Let's see, here's this stuff here. Yep. Let's see. Will I clog the Bosch? Frump. Apparently not. All right. That's looking better. Yep. Let's see what I can do with this. I mean, obviously I can still reuse, the bin assembly or something like that, but I've just done this so many times with Bissell motors, especially Bissell motors. Yes, you can revive them. You've seen me, for those people who've been with me for a long time, you've seen me go and take motors that were never meant to be serviced and service them. So yes, it is possible. But I have too many of these machines. I just went down the basement to, grab that little blue Bosch, and I looked over my Bissell collection, and I am of a certain type of Bissell. I feel that I'm full. So that's really what's keeping me from wanting to save this thing as a whole. But that doesn't mean that, we can't have some fun with it. And yeah, I'll do my stop motion, throw it in my big trash bin. I'll do that. All right, that is definitely better. All right, that's good enough for now. Gee, is there even a point in this? Hey, can't make it any worse, right? Why not? I mean, you all like watching vacuum videos, right? So here's a picture of me uselessly vacuuming something that might be pointless. Oh, I mean, that sticks. That is not allowing a lot of airflow through. Let me see if I can scrape some of it out. I don't know, is that doing anything? Yeah, you see the big chunks coming out there? We've loosened it up. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of chunks. Ugh. I'm gonna have to change the bag in this Bosch here. And it's still coming out chunk and chunk and chunk. Now here, now we'll take a peek at it. See, a bunch of the chunks are gone. There's a bunch still there though. Wow. And this is the exhaust filter, okay? Just as a reminder, you're not supposed to get stuff like that in here. You know, the exhaust filter is really supposed to be exclusively reserved for carbon dust. It's not supposed to filter dirt that's gone through your motor, right? Hence the term, you know, exhaust filter. All right, you probably had enough of looking at that, but it is, that's a lot better. Still needs to be soaked. You know, I don't know how much damage that actually would do to it. This to me feels like it's on its last legs. But you know, I've brought back stuff that's been this bad before. Of course, it hasn't been as papery as this. If it's some type of synthetic fiber or plastic or whatnot, you can usually soak them and it's not a problem. But this is, that's a lot of paper. So we'll have fun with that later. So this is my save it pile right here. See what's in there? Okay. And this is my going to disassemble it, show you some stuff, and then throw it out pile. And away we go. Definitely going to keep that cord. Always need a good cord once in a while. Absolutely. Sometimes I save screws, but I've saved so many different screws. I am full up on screws. I'm in good shape with screws. So this could serve as a teardown video for people who want to repair these machines, but to be honest with you, I have done so many of these machines and similar machines, you can watch any one of those. I mean, whether it's, you know, a Bissell or some other brand. A lot of these things are very, very similar. Wow, I mean, just heavy dirt that just, you know, went everywhere. This was a curb find, and I got it within, you know, a couple hours of it being set out. All right, well, there's a piece. There's a big piece. All right. Let's get back to unscrewing stuff. Ooh.
I'll take some of these out from here. A lot of people ask me periodically, why don't you have an electric screwdriver? And there's a couple of big reasons, but the first big reason is I don't do this very often. You know, I've got close to 1,500 videos, I think, on my channel at this point in time. And, you know, I'm not doing this all the time, so I don't mind getting some exercise. It doesn't bother me just, you know, twisting a screw. Once in a while, it can be a little bit of a bummer. But that's the first big reason, honestly, is I just don't do this enough to warrant spending even anything on one. Maybe at some time in the future I'll get one, but I just don't care that much. The other reason, which is probably almost as important, is that when you have one of those electric screwdrivers, it's hard to judge torque. So with this, I have full feel. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know if I'm over tightening, I know if stuff's cross threading, you know, etc. And I really prefer to have that better feel. I really do. It's more important to me than getting a screw in or out, you know, quickly, that kind of thing. Well, here. Anybody else in there? All right. So let's see. Do I have enough to... No, I got one right here. Woohoo! Yeah. All right, let's see. What else do I need out of this? Am I missing one? Is one so clogged I can't see it? All right. There we go. Oh, lovely motor. Isn't that a fantastic motor? Jeez. Well, I'm not doing anything with this right now. So, yeah, I'll just cut the wires, it'll be quicker. Let's see, do I have... I don't think I brought a wire cutter with me. Yeah, this motor is very, very caked. Now, could it be cleaned? Sure. Absolutely. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's take a look at the carbon brush length. Why not? Oh, geez. That's really long, but look at this. This is the first time I've ever seen that on a carbon brush. When was the last time you saw that on a carbon brush? I mean, that's ridiculous. But look at the length. That's insane. That literally means this machine was hardly used. Yeah. And it's crazy. Let's see if the other one's like that. I mean, that's crazy. Now, you can clean this up, okay, and use that. This is dirt that'll come off. Yeah. A little cleanup won't hurt that one bit. There. Now they're moving a lot better. Yee. What's the other one like? Oh, I hope you can see all this dirt. I mean, wow. That's just insane. Yeah, the other one's very similar. I mean, I have never seen carbon brushes gunked up with dirt. That's not carbon, it's dirt. It's a lot of it. They are very serviceable, though. It needs to be washed, obviously, but wow.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Jeez. All right, that'll go in the save it pile. Okay, there's one done. There's the other one, and I still need to pull this one out. You know, I don't remember if the light came on or not. So maybe I can save a light bulb, because light bulbs aren't cheap. Used to be cheap, now they're not so cheap. There we go. All right, now let's take a look at that motor. Close up. Yes, it still spins, obviously. Here's the motor gasket. This is the motor. And are you seeing any markings on it at all? Oh, here we go. It's like, where are you? Okay, so that's about the best I can show you right here. There, so I can block that light. Get as close as I can. 120 volt, 60 hertz, and then you got a serial number there, and I can't really read. I don't know if it says V6M, VGH, K30V, bleh. K30VSBA, something like that. And you can see what I suppose is a serial number down here. But I think that is the only marking that's on the motor. Yeah, that's it. There's no sticker anywhere that I see. Nothing underneath there. Anything under that blob of dirt there? No, not that I see. Here's the commutator. Yeah. Again, once again, could I repair it? Yes, I could. But no, I'm not going to. Oh, look at the dirt in the fan. But again, is this repairable? Yep, sure is. Is it a pain to completely service and repair it? Yes. So, yeah, look at that. But again, if for some reason this, you had a bunch of time on your hands and you didn't have 90 vacuums or something like that, or what I have, and you absolutely loved it and you felt like you absolutely had to have it at all costs, unless you fit into that category, I'm tossing it. Sorry, Bissell fans. Yeah, this is all repairable. All this damage, all this wear and tear, a couple of new bearings, clean the fan. And it's gonna be hilarious. Try to get that case off. It looks like it separates right here where my thumbnail is, literally. Well, I mean, you can use a screwdriver and start right here. See, it's got one of those entry points and just one of those. So that's where you start. Yeah, just one of those. That's it. So get yourself a screwdriver, a little flat bladed job, and start prying, and then start hammering away, and yep, you can get the motor apart. Oof. And let's see, what else could I be interested in? The light bulb. All right, so it looks like if I take something in here and I pry just a little bit, I think I can get this little lens off. Let's see if I can manage to do it without snapping something. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah. Here's your light bulb. Can you see that? How do you cake your light bulb? Now see, I've already touched it. So it's kind of being cleaned already as we speak. Where is that? Look at that. Look how thick. There. Yeah. Go on a journey with me on how filthy you can possibly be in the vacuum world. Yeah, see that? That thing is, I mean, the light bulb is caked. I swear. It's like we need, you know, like you go get a driver's license for a car and you get training. We need to go and have like a license to run a vacuum cleaner. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. That is hilarious. Sheesh. So you know what? Maybe the light bulb was coming on, but you couldn't see it through all that. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video. That's hilarious. I can add that to my save it pile. Well, my fingers are getting dirty, that's for sure. What else can I take apart? How about, let's see if we can take the handle off. Let's see what's going on with that. You know, my other little green Bissell that's over there, I think it's in need of some handle screws. I'm pretty sure these are probably the wrong ones, but I have other handle screws too. You never know when you're going to need them. I've been saving screws and various things since the 1980s, so I have a large range of compatibility, but certainly not everything. All right, let's just take everything out here that we can take out. I'll take this one out too. Why not? Here, let me show what I'm doing. Hopefully a little bit more. Sheesh. Well, you know, I've already mentioned it too many times, but if you were in love with this particular machine, you could get it all going again. You could, and it wouldn't cost that much. So what are we at? A belt, regreasing, I think, brush roll bearings. I think the bearings are probably okay on the brush roll. And then what else? Replacing, yeah, I'd probably just replace the bearings in the motor. And this foot pedal here needs to be replaced. Yeah, it's got a broken piece of plastic in there. So I think you could grab one from another machine because it's a fairly common part, or you might be able to JB weld something, but I'd probably want to go and actually get just this. And if you could manage to find one of those, you know, this wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you know, monetarily speaking, there's the handle. All right, a couple of screws here. Hello. Who else is in there? Out, 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 out. More than that. Come on, you're just kind of stuck in there. There, one more. There's another one. So we only got one big long one out of there. Everything else is small. Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. There, so here's the handle completely apart. Okay, definitely getting rid of that. Oh, let's see. This has some snaps here around the top. Obviously there's stuff there. Looking for anything else that might be interesting. So this is kind of snapped here. Let's see if I can unsnap this a bit. Might be a bit of a pain to do so. See if I can get something started. Hold it with my finger. Oh, Dad, just break the tabs off. All right, I am getting rid of the machine anyway. Just break the tabs off. There you go. Remember, at this point, don't really care. There you go. Now, what else do we have? I know there's I see some screws in there. I don't know if I can get to those easily or not. Where to put my screwdriver here? I don't know if I can. I can't get in there very well. This is snapped in, I think, down here too. There we go. That pops that out. So the snap is right here, right down there. Little flat blade will pop that dude out. A couple other screws. Right now I'm just trying to get to the cord. I may save the switch. I haven't had any trouble with Bissell switches yet, even really old ones. But I got the space for a cord and a switch.
see, is there anything else that I'm missing? Hidden screws. There's that. Yeehaw. Okay, let's see, what do we got? Cord. Yes, cord. Oh, love the cord. Nice, lovely cord. Love it. And, oh, this has a nice little connector in it. Nice little quick connector. You know, I'm going to go get something to cut the wires with, because even though you can pop this out, I think I want to save the entire connector. And I think I'll also save the whole switch. I mean, why not? So let's see. I think I will save this here. That comes out. And the switch, you just kind of got to push on both sides here. It's a snap in. There, that's it. Now, I want to take these connectors off. Let's see, where's my one came off easy. Oh, the other came off easy. There we go. So now, got a switch. There we go. Looks like it's still serviceable. Interesting though that it says, let's see, 20 amps at 125 volts. All right, that's great. And then 10 amps at 250. So depending on where you are, this will handle quite a lot of power. And now I have all the cord that I could possibly want. And this sucker is in really good near new shape. In fact, my dirty hands are making it look terrible right now as I wind it up. It was in practically flawless looking condition, and now I'm making it dirty. Yep, always need some new cables once in a while, and that is in, I mean, near perfect shape. That goes in the safe pile, to be sure. Okay, so there's not as much to throw out as there could be, but let's do some, I call it stop motion video. You can call it whatever you like. So here's the get rid of it pile. That's the totality of that. And here is the save it pile. That's it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.